We're at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I remember going popped in.
I don't know how they do it, but I know there's a way of me pinging and dragging all of your screens to the ping.
You know what? Let me try one more thing.
Yes, try one more time.
Okay. Can you guys hear me well?
You're a bit low.
Yeah.
You're a bit far away.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right.
Alright, push to talk it is.
Alright then.
Yeah,
Right,
happens.
everybody good to go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Should be good.
I think so.
Right, so you guys have been traveling for the past few days from... Initially, the caravan came in from Scornable towards Greenest, and further on to An. You guys left Burdusk a couple of days ago, and you're traveling through the grassy plains now, and it's about 3-4 carriages, ox-driven carriages. There's a mix of every kind of merchant. You clearly can see there's carts with mostly food. Some of them they carry like metals and weapons, roughly made weapons. All common stuff. Where are you guys traveling? Like, situation-wise?
Oh, I'm all the way up in the front. Or Zarian's all the way up in the front.
Let's say Zarin's in the front.
Yeah, I'd be in front as well.
You'd be in the front as well.
I'd say I'd probably be to the front as well, trying to get a view of much as I can.
Yog's a bit slow walking, but he's in the front. Kaylin, where are you sitting?
I'm gonna.
You guys don't need to be walking, by the way. You guys can be on top of the carts, like hitching a ride on one of the carts.
I think I'm a little heavy. I don't want to give the horses a stroke.
Let's say something like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's good.
Alright, so let's start from the bottom and go all the way to the top, because there's an owl at the top. How does Zarian look towards the world? Let's imagine the camera pans in front of the caravan, of the convoy. Let's call it the convoy, and you see Zarian walking in front of the first ox-driven cart. How does he look?
Zarian is a 7'2" male. Most people will see him and he looks. His skin's a little bit more grayish than normal. The one side of his face, it's a bright golden hair. It almost looks pristine, almost perfect. His face on that side is also, it doesn't have any blemishes whatsoever. On the right side of his face, you'll see he's wearing half a mask. It has a engraving of insignitary, or not that word, English hard. As a symbol of null on the right cheek of the medal. It goes back to just about all of his hair and everything, but you do see some of his hair coming back, and it's black as charcoal. He's wearing just a chainmail shirt, if I remember right. I think he's wearing chainmail. And he's got a rather ornate-looking shield with a morning star at his side, and he has a long scythe on his back.
assume you're traveling as well near the front of the cart. You probably, let's say, walking around, petting the ox. How
Yeah.
how do you look?
Okay, so obviously I'm this giant hulking turtle essentially walking alongside. I have a big shell on my back, and it kind of forms a bit. As you can see in my character picture, it kind of comes up a bit to guard my neck a little bit. My skin's about forest green color, kind of unusual for a turtle to be not quite so light. I'm unusually tall for a turtle, 6'5". Usually they're a little around 6 or under. And I weigh about 495 pounds. So you guys can tell I'm a heavy looking guy. Otherwise, I carry a giant, a great club with me, as well as a staff that I use to kind of help me walk along. Not that I really need it, but just something that I carry along.
All right, I take it behind the first cart. There's a half orc. Well, like, how do you look like to everybody else and to the world?
Well, I am a 6'6" half orc, big arms, and a noticeable scar across my face, revealing teeth underneath. 210 pounds, green eyes, dark gray green skin, and fairly short dark brown hair. Just a bunch of weapons all over: sword, great warhammer, javelins, and a staff on his back. Very mean, not very kind of aggressive looking. You don't really want to approach him kind of guy.
Basically, mean looking.
Yeah.
Just big, mean, and green.
Standard orc pair here.
Big, mean, green machine. Kaylin, I take it you're, traveling on top of the cart?
Yep, just hanging on to the back of one, kind of standing.
How does she look like?
She is, let's see, pale copper skin with large green eyes, and she has long blonde hair that's tied back into a braid. She stands at 5'7" tall, so she's not overly tall for an elf, and she's quite young. She's only about 103 years old. Yeah, so she's just reached adulthood, but pretty young for an elf. And she wears like trousers, brown boots, kind of earthy colours, and she's never really seen without her green cape, dark green, to try and blend in with the trees.
Right, so at this moment... Oh, sorry.
You're right, right.
Oh. At this moment that you guys are traveling, you guys have been traveling since, well, depending on whenever each one of you have joined the caravan, but you've been traveling for a few days. Have you guys been talking to each other, asking stuff about each other?
Zarian would have been mostly quiet, mainly just talking to the caravan leader when needed.
Let me get everybody to give me a perception check.
Huh.
Wow, good roll there. Putting that +5 to use.
Oh, a 20. And 17.
I'm using my +1 to my advantage.
And a 12. I'd say, Zarin, you and Gulad notice there's one less traveler than you've departed from Verdusk, you notice there's somebody missing. You can't pinpoint who it was, but you remember the last time you saw there was one more head that you counted, but you can't really pinpoint who it is.
Zaren's going to head over to the caravan leader.
I'm gonna just. Can I do another perception check to look around for him? Maybe did I notice anybody?
Well, it's basically you're trying to remember how many people there were. You just notice like there's something missing, something's not as it was. There was a change in how many people, and you can't really pinpoint who it is. Because you haven't seen this group of people for a long, long time. So you just have that feeling that something's off.
Okay.
Has anybody else have been talking, having any more friendly connection to each other?
I would say Yogg was probably going around trying to get acquainted with all the different species. He's a pretty curious dude.
Right, so how would Yogg go like looking at Zarian and Golad mainly, because they're not the usual people, let's call it that.
Well, Yogg, when he came to these lands, he didn't know any of the races. Because where he came from, it was just his family. The way that turtles are raised is his parents are there for like a year and then they die, and then the turtle has kind of just raises himself from that point on. So I would say he came over to the mainland and everything's new. So he sees Gulad, he sees Arian, he doesn't really know that they're unique. He just sees new people and he's just going to talk to everybody like they're another new person to meet.
Okay. So for the past few days, as I said, you guys have been traveling a road that winds lazily across the rolling grasslands of the green fields, which is the area you guys are traveling. Sundown's approaching when you top a rise and see the town of Green Nest, just a few short miles away. But instead of that pleasant, welcoming town that you expect and that you were told of, you instead see columns of black smoke just rising from burning buildings. You see little figures running around. They're not more than just dots at the distance. And you see over the keep that stands tall at the middle of the tree, over the middle of the city. You can't mistake it, especially you, Kaelin, because you've seen something like this before, and you perfectly know. And there's the unmistakable sound that just you hear it straight away, and it is that.
Right. So I
Hopefully
have
you
a
guys can hear.
favorite enemy, don't I? So can I trigger that just to tell if it's kind of close?
So
I
it's
can
like,
hear it.
I can hear it.
And then, as this big hulking creature suddenly starts going down towards the keep, and this sound just echoes through the whole plains. You don't know how you missed it before, but it just echoes everywhere. As a bolt of flashing blue light, clearly looking like a thunder, peers down towards the keep and just barely misses it. Clearly, Green Nest is being attacked by a dragon. What do you guys want to do?
Well,
Yeah.
like
I'm gonna go ahead and just ask: is that normal in these lands?
I think I would pretty much start charging towards the town.
Oh, weapon immediately.
So, as this big lightning just comes crashing down near the keep, the ox all jump scared, and the caravan just stops. And suddenly, out of nowhere, a weird sound just comes in, just like, ow!
Looking around for where that noise came from.
I think at the moment I'm trying to grab Gulat to keep him from running to the town.
Give me a perception check, Kaylin. You notice that this sound came in from inside the crate you're standing on?
So even with the dragon like flying about, curiosity's got the better of me. I need to
You need to open
jump
it?
down and try and open it. Yeah.
Right. Clearly this crate's just... the lid's just resting on top of it.
Just
You
gonna-
open it and you see a tiny little gnome in there. And how does it look like?
So, basically, clearly he's not the biggest of guys. He looks like a pretty old, wise little man. Kinda not wanting to be disturbed, let's say, at this moment in time. He wouldn't be classed as squashed in this box, but he wouldn't be the most comfortable. And other than that, that's all that I'm saying at the moment.
As you... I take it you get up from that little box?
No, I'm still sitting.
No? Are you still sitting
I'm still
there?
sitting, just sort of sitting, like, frozen.
You're sitting there. You couldn't hear it. You heard some weird crashing sound, but now you can hear, and it just peers from above you. Just you see clearly, because I think you looked out of the box
Yeah,
to see who opened it,
yeah.
and you clearly see this dark blue figure just fly by above your heads.
Yeah, I just shout, go away, and close the box.
I tell him it's not really safe to be sitting in that box right now.
It's safer in the box than out of the box.
Better cover.
My box,
well.
go away.
Everybody else sees
Back on, I'm
Kaylin talking to the box. She has like the lid on her hand and looking inside and talking to the box, while Zarian's trying to hold Gulad from starting to run.
I'm gonna walk over to Kaylin and figure out what's going on. Ask her what's going on with that box. Are you talking to it?
I
I want to
just
talk
found
to the
it.
box.
Just have a look for yourself, and I'll point down to this little crazy grumpy guy in the.
Oh, it's a little person.
Hi, go
I
away.
didn't know you came in all these different sizes.
What?
I-
Please go away.
Gulad, are you completely focused on the town on fire, or do you hear Yogg and Kaylin talking?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
No,
I didn't hear it.
I'm just looking at other stuff. I'm really focused on the people ahead, the fight ahead, what's going on in that direction more than anything.
Are you trying to run, even though Zarian's trying to hold you back?
Well, I see everybody is just, they are not paying attention. I call forth, to get everybody's attention to what's going on, and do I see anything specific? I just hear the sound.
You hear the sound and you can't really tell, because you're about like half a mile away from the town itself. All you can see is little tiny dots running around. You can't really tell if they're inhabitants running around or if somebody else is attacking the town. You see a couple of torches lit, but they're just little dots of light between the flames that come out from
Is
the
anybody
town.
else in the caravan? You said there's more other caravans. Is nobody else worried about it?
All the merchants are just saying, we need to get out of here, we're going back, we're not going there. We're going back, we're getting out of here, we're gonna camp far away and then head back to Verdusk.
I feel like my character was still what kind of has vengeance towards. Can I It might-
So you're gonna try and press on?
like I said, I'm gonna try to call for attention to see if everybody else would pay attention to what's going on over here, at least. Like,
Right.
charge, we need to...
How
We need
does
to get
everybody
going.
else how does everybody else react to it?
I just stick my head up out of the box. It's like,
I'm just
what?
going.
When you
Stay calm, my child. There's nothing that we can do yet. We need to wait. That thing will eat us in the heartbeat. We have to wait and hope, and pray if you pray. If you don't, you have to stay calm. And what we can do is we can wait and then hopefully save anybody that is maybe still alive.
Getting
Smog,
some
when
Arnold Schwarzenegger vibes off of this. I'm liking it though. I'm liking it.
Smog, when you put your head out of the box, you clearly notice the town being attacked.
Oh really? Well, as soon as I see that, this happens.
I take it you also jump out of the box.
Yep, I jump out and go, ah, shit.
As you jump out of the box, once again, the flap of the wings come back. And Galen, give me a perception check once more. Holy hell, you're rolling really high.
Yes.
You notice something weird about this dragon. As he peers down again towards the keep, he breathes the same green light that, again, strikes just outside the keep. It seems like he's almost as if he were reluctant to attack it, as if he as if it wasn't his actual will to attack the keep.
Right, well, I'm going to draw attention to that and tell the rest of them to look closely. And just sort of, well, does the dragon look like apprehensive, like he's sort of been forced into this?
Yeah. Kinda like he's being guilted to do it.
Relay that information back to everybody, so they're aware now.
Yes, they're aware that you told them that based on your experience, that dragon might not be
Hostile.
his first choice, might not be to attack the town. At this
Well, Yar's
moment,
just gonna acknowledge that he now realizes that's a dragon. Yog has never seen a dragon, so he didn't really know what was happening until Kaylin relayed that info.
Try to avoid these things at all costs. Make your tip.
Gulad, I want you to give me a strength check against Zarian's strength. It will be contested between you two.
Oh, I wrote perfect.
Oh
Horrible.
jeez.
Right.
Wait, I
Sorry.
pushed the wrong thing. I did a strength saving throw?
No, it's a check. So it's just the strength, not the saving throw. So it would be. Well, you're equally matched, but let's say it. So you're trying to push on, but your strength pushing on is actually matching with Zarian not letting you go.
Fair enough.
It's like you're trying to dodge him, and he's putting himself in front of you and trying to hold you. No, don't go. Be calm. So you guys all agree that the town's being attacked now.
Yeah.
You guys.
Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'd assume Smog. I'm not gonna try and say your name.
Oh, come on.
Smog would have jumped down from the cart now.
Yeah.
As everybody's no longer in the carts, the merchant just say, "Well, you guys can stay if you want. We're getting out of here." And they start turning around, and they're gonna start leaving, as they don't want to be attacked by the same hulking creature that's attacking them.
Do we think we could get closer with just how far away from the city? Did you say?
You're about half a mile away from the city.
Stealthily approaching.
Yeah, Yogg is gonna just start walking with his cane or his staff towards Green Crest. Green Crest?
Great nest. Right, so you're all heading down towards the town, and as you go
There.
going towards the town, you can clearly see that there's no anybody around looking for people coming in. And as you draw closer, you can start seeing people running away, and some people grabbing other people, torching houses, and little teeny tiny creatures just slinging rocks at the inhabitants and actually killing people. Do you guys still press on slowly, or are you guys gonna rush in? What are you guys gonna do?
Yogg's gonna start moving at a surprisingly quicker speed than a giant turtle should be able to.
I can
And
just
I'll keep
imagine
pace.
the turtle trying to run around. Alright, so you guys, at this point, you guys reach about, let's say, 200 feet away from the first house. And now it is perfectly clear. There's a lot of people attacking this town. You guys just gonna run into the town?
I do not think we are a match for them, but I will follow if need be.
I seriously agree with Zarian, so I'm gonna stay at the minute quite close to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yogg will just. He's never fought with other people before, so he's just gonna kind of see what everybody else does before making his decision.
Right, what is Gulad and Zarian doing? As
Well,
you
I
all
think-
peer down towards the town.
Is there any anybody getting a decent far away, like closer to us, but are being chased?
Not so far. You can just see down into the town. There's people running around, and there's some people chasing them, and some other creature chasing them as well. You can see there's a stream that flows in the center of through the center of the city of the town.
Trying to think if there's any place decent that you can walk up without being quite seen.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would probably use the houses as cover as much as possible to get as close to whoever's doing this.
Alright, so everybody give me a stealth check. Sarian would be at a disadvantage, I think.
Yep.
I think
Yogg
it's the only
is-
one that.
Wait,
Yogg's probably not even gonna try and stealth. I don't think he knows how to stealth. Stealth
Doesn't know how to stealth.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Oh, a 3.
Clang, clang, clang. We
That's
can
alright.
take 10 minutes and I'll take off my armor.
Well, Yogg's not doesn't know how to stealth.
Yeah, he's not even gonna make an attempt.
You guys, weirdly, you do manage to get into the town. You get to about, let's say you get to about the cover of this first building here. We're at the bottom of it. By the way.
Yep.
Let me go here.
Oh, this is town.
Yes. As you guys get to that house, and clearly behind you it's just a turtle walking, and a big clunk of a chainmail behind everybody, and Gulad's just looking back, just shh. Looks for it again, and of course the tiny gnome is stealthy as always. There's
What
not
tiny-
much from him to make a noise. From time to
What
time,
tiny gnome?
he does look up. He looks up at something. Like, looks like a bird flying overhead. As you get to that house, without any warning, 5 humans just dash out of the middle of the town. Between the two buildings, between that and that. If I can ping, yes. You can clearly see a limping man and 3 young children just race among the street. And the woman that carries the brown shield and the broken spear just turns to face back into the direction they came from and positions herself in front of everybody else.
Well, if you're going to help,
Token for the guy, but I don't. That's called the guy in the middle. That guy is the one that's clearly wounded. He's limping, so. As they peer out, she turns back, lifts up her shield, and positions her spear high, just as she was gonna strike something. And just from behind her, 8 little creatures just pop out
Oh shit.
from the middle of the town, clearly chasing them. And she looks determined to try and delay the creatures as much as she can before they get to the rest of the 3 children and the wounded man.
well, if you're going to do anything, I think now is the time.
She
I
hasn't
want
noticed,
to,
she hasn't
right,
noticed any of you guys. Neither have the children. They're more focused on running away. So I would say you guys have time to try and run in if you want.
Can I make a
I think
perception
I
check
almost
to see
definitely
if I
would.
can see anything else going on besides this group?
Yeah, sure.
Whoa, big roll.
More like it.
You see, it seems like this is just one group chasing the woman, the man, and the 3 children. You can see other groups far into town, but they don't seem to be coming in the same direction.
Alright, I'm gonna let the group know that this group is kind of isolated from everybody else and that we should be okay to engage.
Do we need to roll for initiative, or can we just?
Yes, if you guys, I will say you guys can do your full movement, which will be 30 feet, which would put you close to the woman, if not in front of her,
Okay. Yeah, I want to move in front of her if I can.
before combat
Definitely.
begins. So I
Zarian's
would let you guys position yourself where you want before I actually move you.
Zarian's going to cast light onto his mace or Morning Star and make it pitch black.
Pitch black light.
Pitch black light off of his mace. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Why not? Pitch black light.
It's black light. It's a black light.
A black colored light.
And it makes it so you know something's there, but you can't actually see what the object is.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Let's grab this.
Sounds interesting.
Pop this out. Just everybody remember, select your token before you roll for initiative. Kaylin, you're gonna stay there?
Oh, yeah. Let me see.
Nice and average.
How far am I from them? And
On
This
this
might
map,
not be, about almost 200 feet.
want to move it.
That's why I said you'd be able to move in close, at least near the house, if not about there, which would put you quite close, I think. Well, about 100 feet. This map's not really exact, as I could move everybody to another map, just so we can have a battle.
might
Thought it
help
seemed kind
a
of
little bit.
far.
Well, you have to realize this map's about 1,000-ish feet.
I can have
Around
select
1,000.
token. Oh, duh.
Let me try and get proper map for us, and I'll just grab everybody and put over there.
It seems to match up. I mean, if you look at the key.
See if I can just grab everybody.
Yeah, it matches up, but we're also about 10 feet tall, or more than 10 feet tall.
Yeah,
We're as tall as the buildings.
there's everybody. On top of buildings, but we'll fix everybody now. Let's get the kobolds, and let's get all of you guys. If my mouse doesn't go nuts.
I think you can swap over the thing,
The what?
the turn order, or you can just add it.
I can see the turn order still, but
Where'd I go? You vanished.
yeah, I think you did vanish.
I'll just pull myself up. You just have to deal with the yellow.
I can grab you as well.
There we go.
Right. Oh, it's not even yellow.
There.
There we go. So you guys position yourselves while I do position them. Let's say the children are running. Running.
Run, Forrest, run!
Alright, so you guys can position yourselves now. I will fix the turn order. I think nobody can see the turn order.
There's only one person off.
We can only, yeah, we can see moons.
Now nobody's off.
Yeah. Token.
Are all the characters that we're protecting here human?
Yeah, they're all human. Add a turn. Add a turn. You that far ahead? Add a turn.
She's just charging in.
They don't need a turn.
Long bow out.
Zarian, you rolled a 13.
Sorry, guys.
7.
I rolled a 10.
Jog.
I rolled a 10.
Oh, you rolled a 10?
Yeah. But Greg would be in front of.
A 10. What did you roll? Yog 10. Gulad, you rolled a 3. And I need her. Where is she? There she is. Pop out. There we go. She is gonna roll for her own self. There she is. On a 5. And now we get the lovey-dovey people. There's my rolls again. My famous... That's not what I wanted.
The kids have an AC at 12. It'll be easy to kill the kids.
Oh.
Jesus. We're laughing.
Alright, let me get this turn order sorted now. And descending. Oh, look at that. A thingy goes first.
How lovely.
Oh wow.
I will also... Where's the thing for the kobolds? There you go. There you go. That's how they look. They look pretty.
Nice and ugly.
Who's the first one? You're the first one. He is... And this should be accurate now. Yes, definitely is. Where is it? Oh, there. He's gonna just move a step forward, and he's gonna sling at Golad, throw a rock at you. Does a 7 hit?
No.
No. Guess no.
7 hits, you're doing something wrong.
Right. That weird flying animal gets to go.
Oh, jeez. Like, all it's going to do is just going to sit up here at the minute and just watch what's happening.
Set.
Yeah, perch. He's perched. Or sorry,
Oh,
she is perched.
Perched one thing, sitting's another.
But it's perched up on top of the roof, holding its turn.
Right? He gets to go. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and try and hit Yogg with a sling. 14 doesn't hit because you have shit load of armor. He gets to go. He's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets right in your face, Gulad. This
Come on.
teeny tiny creature gets right in your face. And he's gonna hit you for 3. So if you click your token and where it says 14, you can just hit -3 and hit enter. It will take out your HP. Zarian, you get to go. Hiding behind
Hey.
the gnome.
I'm not hiding, I'm behind the building.
Behind the gnome.
5,
Somebody fall. Help.
15, 20. Save. I'm going to go right there. And I am going to do the guard action. And I'm just going to slap my shield a couple times. With the mace. Or Morning
That
Star.
black thing.
Yeah. Not that I say anything, but
Yogg, you're just looking menacing.
yes. Well, I am probably about 5 feet taller than them.
Probably. Right, Yogg, go ahead.
Alright. I'm going to.
Here, Kaelin's not on that turn order.
Who?
Kaelin?
Not.
Is she not?
No.
Hey,
Oh.
what's your roll?
Did you roll initiative?
I clicked it. I thought something had come up, but had it not?
Actually, no. It didn't. Click your token before, don't forget. Well,
Make
as
sure
long as
you're
you
not. Make sure you're not talking to
you're
yourself.
selecting your ruler. You had the ruler on.
Oh, so dear. Just a slow computer. Frozen on the other
well.
map.
Blame it on the computer.
There you go. You should be on the turn order. I will fix
Sorry
it.
about that.
There we go. Well, now, sorry, you move to your place. There you go.
It's like, no.
Alright. Yeah, go on ahead then.
Alright, I'm in range to attack the kobold in front of Gulad, right?
Yeah, you're within 5 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna turn and look at him, give him a nice glare, and. Okay, I can't hold down the speak button and click around. Hold on.
That does hit for 3 damage.
Yeah.
It just turns
Wait.
at you and just snarls.
I'm gonna snarl right back.
You'd think
How-
it said something, but you don't know what.
How did you put your weapon damage in? Because this is saying just 3 strength.
Oh, you're right. it
Where?
is. Hang on. Let me look.
Oh yeah, it's just said you rolled a 3.
Oops.
You'll roll a 3. You'll do really good at throwing a 3 every single time.
You have not that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't think
hit.
I have the right.
Yeah, you didn't put the dice for the great club.
Yeah. If you go to where you see the compendium, the on the top right, if you just type in Great Club, you can just drag and drop it into one of weapon slot. Thanks.
Great club. Where is it? There we go. And there, it is fixed for you now.
Thank you. Let's try this again.
And I think my girlfriend just broke something upstairs.
Yeah, it's nothing but important.
As long as
Either
it's
that
not
or the
ourselves.
neighbors are punching each other again.
I bet you use
There
that
we go.
movie now.
No, I'm still gonna take that 3. It was a roll. That's all
I
I
didn't
do.
have the rest of my damage.
You would actually had to have at least what? Yeah, it would have been at least a 3.
Alright,
Four.
cool. That's fine.
Alright, Killen.
Hey, let me see. I'm gonna just straight across here to this guy, and I wanna attack him with a short sword.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh. It's like Yogg goes in and bashes the guy across the face. You see some blood coming out, but whenever he rears back with a great club, Galen just comes in and just with a one motion just decapitates this creature as just falls limp with the head on one side and the rest of the body on another.
oh, he's sleeping.
Nice.
Yes, he's sleeping. Is that all you're gonna do?
Get another attack, so yeah, that's everything.
You can
Right.
still move, can't
Yeah,
you?
you can still move
You
your
still
rest,
have more
the
movement.
rest of your movement if you want.
I move like 5 feet.
Say, how far are they away? They're about 25 to 30.
You move 10.
Get a bit closer to this guy.
Alright, that kobold gets to go. Who speaks Draconic here? If anyone.
Yep.
Yeah,
No.
Smog speaks Draconic, that's for sure.
I don't.
So at least Smog, you do understand what they say. Freaking whispers. There you go. Yep.
Oh. Don't shit. Right. I hear this and I go,
You don't do anything because it's not your turn.
uh,
You heard that kobold say that as he charges down towards Kalen that just killed his friend, and he is gonna try and hit you, but it's with advantage. So it's a 16.
oh shit.
Oh,
Does that hit? So you take 6 damage.
let me see. I'm trying to find where I changed that again. Which
Uh,
color token is it? The red or the?
It's the
green?
red one, yeah.
Well, that's not good.
Oh.
Smog, you're up.
Right. What's this thing I'm standing behind? Or beside?
It's like a thing for the horses to drink water.
Oh, like a trough.
Yes.
Right, so you can clearly see over the top of it.
I don't know, you're not that tall.
When I'm 3 foot something.
Let's say that about your head peers up from it.
Right, okay, fair enough. Right, but I'll shout to the other guys. Just basically what that one said was they don't want to live. Just kill them all. Just they don't want to live. That's it. And as I shout that, I'm gonna fire towards him.
Yeah.
It wouldn't ping, but anyway. I'm gonna fire a firebolt right at his head.
That does hit.
For fuck.
It's like You reel
Nice.
back and throw this ball of fire, but somehow in the middle of the path, it becomes like a little teeny tiny ember that singes his forehead.
The hell, like. Right, and then basically go, and jump behind the house.
Right. She's gonna go. She just looks around and just, who are you guys? Are you attacking the town as well? What are you doing here? You should be running away. As he takes a step back away from you guys and puts her arm around the guy that was clearly limping. Just, are you guys gonna protect us? And that's all she's gonna do. If anybody wants to answer, you can.
Oh, I would say go.
Everyone's just
Go
standing.
run.
We'll protect you, is what Yogg is gonna say.
There's no place to run. We need to get to the keep. It's the safest place in town. And that's her turn. He gets to go. He is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's gonna try and hit Zarian.
With normal.
21 for 5.
Is that still with advantage? It shouldn't be with advantage.
Yes, it should.
No, because I'm guarding, so his advantage.
Oh,
will
yeah.
Go, yep.
Yeah, so I'll roll again and I'll take the lowest then.
Not sure.
That's
Yeah,
a 9
that'll hit. That'll hit.
for 4 damage. Wait, that was still advantage.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah, that was still with advantage. If I could see the 2 rolls. Oh, it was 215.
You can
I hover over and it says 15. So
yeah,
It is
if you go
250.
into the if you go to the gearbox, there should be a thing that says roll 2. I would say just click that.
yeah, I've just changed it, but I'll
It's easier.
I'll roll it like that. There's the 5 point. That's it.
Oh, I'll take that one.
Right. That one gets to go. He is gonna pop over here. And he's gonna fire a sling at you, Zarian. 14.
Think.
That miss.
Yes.
That one's gonna pop around here. I think that's enough. Yes, it is. He's gonna sling as well at Gulad for 3.
That's a hit.
So 3 damage.
Jeez.
And that one's gonna go. And he's gonna move 5, 10, 15. And he's gonna try and hit you with 13.
Nope.
Gulad, you got to go.
After getting hit with those slings, and after what Smog said, I still feel like I would charge in. I just want to smash these things.
Smashy, smashy.
So I'm gonna attack this one.
Yeah.
With my warhammer.
That does hit. It just bashes his skull in,
Nice.
and he drops dead. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'd be it.
Right, that one gets to go. That one's a bit. Who hit that one? Oh, that was a firebolt.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it was like an ash. It wasn't a firebolt, it was an ash.
It was
This
a Mass
one's actually
Effect.
gonna loop around.
Oh,
5, 10,
piss
15,
off.
15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna loop around here, and
Wow.
he's gonna throw a rock, which hits
Hits who?
the woman. Hits the woman for 6 damage.
You evil kobold.
What am I, a giant turtle just sitting out here nobody wants to hit?
Oh, you're a giant turtle.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They
I.
don't They don't want to kill you yet. They want to make you so you can put on the fire still. So you can just turn you. Cooks better
The
that way.
woman, she wasn't paying too much attention, but the rock hit her square in the head, and now she's bleeding through her head. Right, the strange animal gets to go.
Oh,
Hey, what's up with this strange animal?
Nobody tried to see what it was, so
What strange animal?
Exactly.
that's strange animal. Well, in the middle of the fire, and
right. So it's right. It's basically right. I can't. Oh yeah, there. It's basically
right.
It's basically right. So Moon Dancer is going to fly. Well, roughly about
Who's Moon Dancer?
the owl. My strange little pet.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, like whenever this happens, they'll see. So at about 20-25 feet in the air, it just flies straight over the top of these guys to try and like draw their attention, but gets to there and perches up at that side.
All right. Where is it? Yep, they don't notice.
Ah,
Too focused on the killing. Right, that kobold gets to go. All Gulad hears. You don't speak Draconic, do you? No,
Nope.
I don't think so. No, you don't. All you hear, Gulad, just as Hayes.
Oh, it just makes me more angry. I really just want to smash them. For
Yeah,
just-
but he hit you
just
for
annoying
5
me.
damage.
5 damage. Okay.
well, guess who the sponge is?
That one. Which one's that? That one's dead. Sorry, you get to go.
Perfect. I'm going to half pet that one on the head with the Morning Star,
Huh?
and then I'm just going to reel back and whack it.
Nice.
15 for 9.
A 15 for. It's like you come from like diagonally right way to the bottom left, and it looks like it missed, but it actually the chain wrapped around the back of the neck, and the Morningside just hit square in the face and just bashed it in. He's completely dead. There's no chance he was gonna survive that.
Jeez.
And then in Celestial, he's like, "Be at peace, my child." Nobody else will understand him unless someone has it. So,
Yo, it's your turn. It's a slow turtle's turn.
Alright. Hang on. I'm going to. Which one was the badly hurt human that besides the female that we're talking with?
It's the two at the front. It's
Okay. Oh, that's with the
the
front.
one
Okay.
right side of her.
Can I tell which is hurt worse?
She's starting to look worse because her wound's in the head, while he's on the leg. He's just limping. She looks visually woozy. She looks like she's almost stunned.
I'm gonna walk over to her and cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
One second. The stupid push to talk thing is so aggravating.
you get used to it. Well, hopefully.
Un momento, please.
One Mississippi.
But
Been
the
one.
turtle's just in front of this woman. She looks a bit stunned. And he's just rubbing his hands together, warming up. I don't don't want my cold hands.
I've got to do this right. I've got to do this right. I hope I don't kill her. Was I saying that?
Trying to put it in my spells, but how do I drag and drop it on there?
You should just be able to just click it, hold, and just drag.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do I mean, I'm in my spells page. Do I just drop it right on there?
Yeah, you should be
Yeah.
able to.
Just drag and drop. That's
It's not working.
What level spell is it?
oh, you need to enable edit, and if you go
Oh,
just
yeah,
add,
okay.
it's like first level. If you add, quick add, like, well, it should be changing now for you, and now you can just
Oh, I
drag
see.
and drop there.
Got it.
There you go. Now it should be working.
Ooh.
Hey, holy hell!
She didn't need all that.
Holy
She's
shit.
fine.
My god.
She's fine. That wound just closed in, wiped the blood.
That would
and
have been great to have.
Fuck,
You
she's,
got de-aged her a little bit with all that.
she's up and dancing,
Okay.
maybe. Fucking hell.
Yeah, she's just. If it were more, even the spear would have regen.
I cured that kink in her neck as well.
Everything's healed. She didn't even feel cold hands on anything. She's perfectly fine. She's just breathing.
Okay.
Oh.
And then I'm going to position myself in front of the other wounded one now.
All right.
I just imagine him just completely ignoring the battle.
He turned the shell onto the battle so it doesn't hit.
Exactly.
There you go.
Kaylin.
I'm really pissed off now because I've been badly hurt, so I'm just gonna slash angrily at him. Sword again.
That hits. And that also, again, Kaylin just spins around and slashes this creature's head off. It's for the second time in a row. Just, there you go.
I
Jeez.
want to move back out of the road here a bit.
In front of the other kobold.
One that will
Hey,
Yeah, in front of that one. Alright.
Oh, what the hell?
Smog.
Right. So, seeing that these fucking blind, stupid kobolds didn't see Moondancer fly over the top of them, he's gonna pop out from behind the corner again and go, right, this has to work, and he tries it again at this one.
Alright.
That one.
That hits.
Yes.
And that's not a tiny ember, that's a big fireball. That just like pierces through his eye and fries his brain. There's
Smug,
a weird
like Smug,
funky smell coming out of him now.
he jumps, that's about like 6 inches off the ground, goes yes, and then ha, back in again.
But does he accidentally fall in the water when he does that?
Right. She's gonna go.
Oh.
She's looking fine now. She's looking well. He's just gonna charge in towards this kobold. She's gonna try and hit him, which she does,
Holy shit.
and she kills this kobold. She just spears it through the chest, and he's halfway in the spear now. And she's looking a bit confused about how she's gonna take that kobold out of the spear. So she just lifts up her shield and just bah, on the face and takes him out of the spear.
Nice.
Well, he is dead. He is dead. He's alive. Where's the other one that's dead? That one. That one dead? Yes, it is. There's only 2 left. No, 3. No, 2. Can't count. That one. What is he gonna do? he's gonna run around here, seeing that Zarian try and kill his friend, his long life friend. Gonna hit 17. No, he's not gonna hit.
Zarian just looks up, down on him like, what's it doing? Okay.
He sees that his dagger doesn't pierce anything, and just flails his arms around and that one's seeing that you turned around, face the other one. He's gonna try and sneakily hit you from behind. 17, that doesn't hit.
I turned back that one.
You just move your shield in a fast motion, just knock it off.
Yeah, basically. And I pet them both on the top of the head.
And just like it's whack-a-mole, I'm just gonna keep smashing the hammer.
Smashy. Yeah, that definitely hits and definitely kills that one. It's a cobbled pancake. Weird animal.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Right. So,
Take out its eyes.
right, so Moon Dancer, it's got some sort of sense, so it's like gonna go back down towards, and he's actually gonna attack this one.
Okay.
There we go. Ah!
Perfect.
No, she doesn't. She flies down, but she gets too close to the building, so she needs to pull back up, and she doesn't attack him.
Okay.
Sorry, there's only one cobble left.
I'm going to turn over to Smog. Would you like to keep him to talk to him?
What?
I'll take that
Smog's
as a
too
no.
far away to her.
I'll kill him. Well, hopefully kill him. I don't think that kills him. Nope.
No, that misses. He just again swing, but he ducks and looks up and laughs at you.
You're the one that missed earlier, young one. That's my turn. Oh, no, I'll go. I'll step on top of his friend.
Okay. Just blood everywhere. Yog.
Alright, I'm gonna get into the fray here. Move up.
Ooh.
And about this.
The turtle's a slow start when it gets to the battle.
Actually, I'm gonna move here. No, that was still not the right move. There we go. Get up close to Caleb.
Closer.
I'm gonna look at the last kobold and repeat what Zarian said. Should we leave this guy alive? Kind of looking towards the only person that can understand what they speak, which is Smogadog. Smogadog.
Smog.
Smog.
The terrible.
And I'll shout back, if you can't say my name, I won't answer.
Wait, where'd you go? I lost you. You look so small over there. Alright, I'm gonna turn back and I'm gonna cast a spell. Where is my boom 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 boom?
Your boom 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 boom.
My boom 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 boom.
He casts me boom 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 boom.
That's always a lovely one.
Ooh. Right, Constitution saving throw it is then. Aww. Of course.
Rip.
He just you put your hand forward and then he looks like, huh? And suddenly in his face just he starts coughing and squirming around and just flops to the ground.
You see Zarian flinch and turn away, not watching it.
Well, that was my contribution, guys.
That's us out of initiative.
Zarian's
I-
going to take another 5 feet forward and turn around, kneel, and pray over the dead people.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to the injured villager and make sure that he's okay.
In
As you
Celestial,
get-
that is.
Close. She just runs and grabs him again, trying to support him. And she says, "We must get to the keep. Thank you so much for helping us, but we must get to the keep. It's the only safe place in town."
Has anyone ever confused you for a man?
No, she's the one talking. But okay, no, I am
Which direction is
clearly a woman.
What is so safe about the keep? We seem safe out here now that we've cleared out all these strange lizard men.
I mean, look, the town's being attacked, and the keep. You see in the distance the big walls of the keep and the looming tower standing in the middle of the keep. It has the walls. We're safe in there.
Isn't the dragon attacking the keep?
I was just gonna ask the same thing. Seeing the dragon up there.
Can't you see that the keep's still standing? It's still standing there. She's clearly nervous, and the poor man, she's like waving around and shaking the man, and he's just She clearly shaking him a bit too
Walk in
much.
front of her and put my hand on her shoulder to calm her down and say, "Head out of the town. We came in on a caravan. They'll still be out there. If you move fast enough, you can catch up and get out of town."
There's no way I'm leaving my town. I'm going to the keep. And she tries to push forward towards the keep. I am gonna change this back to the other way, over here, where the kobolds are still alive.
Ha! Crud, another group.
Fuck. No, they're dead. We need to get there. It's our only chance.
Zarian will walk over to the old guy, and he's going to do lay on hands for 1 point.
No, that's that guy.
The hurt guy.
You managed to close his wound, but he is still slightly limping.
Is there any cellars or any place that would be safer than where the majority of what will be happening, the attacks won't be happening?
All I know is the only safe place is the keep. All the people ran towards the keep when the attack began. I just got caught outside because I tried to save my family.
Is there no place outside the city, a farm or someplace in the woods?
We don't know if there's more people coming in or not.
I don't know this town. Have we still seen, well, during this little bit, have we seen any more of the dragon activity at the keep?
The dragon came flying by a couple of times, but it didn't it didn't attack the keep. It just flew by a couple of times.
Can I send Moondancer like quite high up and sort of slightly over this general direction to scout ahead?
You can. You see through Moondancer's eyes, don't you?
Yes.
So we can all clearly see it. The bird now. We all know it's an owl.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I would definitely be looking where he's pointing and what he's talking
You
to.
can clearly see it's an owl, but it's slightly
Derby.
spectral. It's not fully corporeal. It looks like an owl, same color as an owl, but it's slightly transparent, like not fully opaque. You fly up high and you see right in the distance, walking around, that
What?
up
Oh.
top,
Oh, okay.
you clearly see a load of armed guards surrounding a woman that looks like she's pushing orders. She's clearly using a different clothing than everybody else. These guards are wearing black clothing while she's wearing a deep purple, and she's just pointing to one side, pointing to another, and waving her arms. She looks like she's barking orders. And then they all start, if I can grab them, they all start moving away.
Okay. So, Smug's eyes once pure white, let's say, sort of fades back in. You can see his pupils start coming back in now. He looks towards the group and says, "Yeah, something's going on here. There's, from what I seen, was a group of what looked like guards, maybe protecting somebody, but somebody was wearing like strange, maybe clothes different than the rest. I have no idea what's going on here, but I don't think it's good, guys."
So you didn't see anything else on the road to the keep?
No, all I could focus on was that group.
Yeah. It's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of buildings on fire, and that was the first thing he saw, so that's what he focused on.
Okay.
And the woman's gonna urge us again. We need to press on to the keep. It's our
Do you
only
know-
chance.
Do you know if there's any back doors or anything into the keep? Side entrances, smaller entrances.
Not that I know of. Where is he? Castellan would be the person to ask about that, but he is definitely inside of the keep. He's the holder of the keep. But I suggest we need to hide, because I don't know if we can withstand another attack or even an ambush. She looks slightly at the man, still slightly looking like he's still hurt, even though he's not bleeding anymore.
Zarian will look to the group and I'm not the master of battle. This is not my forte. I know how to guard.
Well, I'm seriously wounded. I'm bleeding over here. Definitely.
The keep could be better, but it could also be worse. So, if we can get in, we'll definitely have more protection, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to get back out. But whichever the way, we need to move soon or now.
Well, let's go then.
As you're talking, out from this building comes out. Let me grab him. Not this. There we go. Once more, it comes out. These weird creatures. Right? No, it's wrong. There we go. But now it looks different because these creatures are accompanied by what it seems like a teeny tiny dragon. It's not a dragon with wings. It's like more of a dragon mixed with a dog.
Nice.
Does it look?
And they'll all look at you, and they stop, and they're like waiting to see what you are all gonna do before they move in.
I slowly move back towards the other guys.
Zarin will do a light nod.
At them?
Yeah, and then he'll he'll like basically put his hand to get people to start going towards the keep.
They all look at this creature, and you can all perfectly see what it looks like.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
It's all pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to put myself between the villagers and the dragons.
They look at this creature, and this creature looks at them and looks back at all of you and starts moving in towards you slowly, like if it's tasting the air.
To put my hand on the hilt of my sword, but I'm not drawing it.
All right.
I'm gonna jump behind Smog here and nudge him forward. Speak to them.
I'm gonna produce flame in my hand. Just preparing.
You're producing flame and pointing towards this creature.
Go right there, almost right in front of it, and I'll turn to where my mask would be facing it.
This
So
creature,
it would clearly see the symbol of null.
this creature looks at you, looks at the symbol, starts like sniffing around near you, and then suddenly jumps back, faces the kobold, faces you again, and snarls really viciously at you as we are gonna roll initiative once again. And again, I will grab everybody and move us back to that map. Don't roll yet.
Oh, he's to the end.
Let me move there, because I'll add you again. Smug.
Oh, we're all there. There's doubles.
Try and grab
We're on
everybody.
top of a building.
Did everybody keep
And
their health?
this should feed. Oh yeah. Yeah, that should. I mean, which is all on actual squares. Come on, go on your square.
I was moving on square, like I was between them.
Ah, perfect. A 5.
Right, we'll add your turn, Smog. You were a 12,
Yep,
and Moondancer was a 13.
yep.
Let's say 13. Let's get him to roll. Oh, God damn it. Where's the thingy? There we go. I can never. Oh, there's nice initiatives. Totally not trying to kill you guys.
Well, they are rolling with
Oh,
advantage.
yeah. Sorry.
So.
I always forget. Usually I have the query on. I just forgot. There you go. Well, hopefully they roll even better now. Or not.
Get their good rolls out of the way now, please.
Yes, all natural 20s.
That should go out.
Can get rid of all of them.
There we go.
Please.
That's all of them. And as everybody draws their weapons, they start running. They just go for it.
I'm gonna look over at them and kind of tilt my head side to side, like, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
She just, hey, small. She just turns back and get to the keep, trying to whisper, but enough for you guys to hear it. As soon as she leaves Gulad and Smog. Alright, let's order this. Descending. Oh, Yog, you got to go first.
Yeah. All right, so I still have that flame in my hand.
Yes,
Yes.
you are. That would, if you want to attack with it, it will be before your first turn. It'd be like a surprise round.
Okay, so I'll throw it at the Drake right in front of me. Well, right in front of Zarian.
That misses.
Ugh.
This creature just
Well, that's
moves
good.
out of the way, hops to one side and to the other to dodge it. And now it's
Alright.
your first turn.
So I'm gonna kind of sigh and
Ooh. That is a 20-foot square, so 5, 10, 15, 20. I guess you will hit everybody. If that's your option, you can always try and hit Zion as well. Just as a suggestion. So
oh my
it is-
god, I'm not freaking in space. You're all over here wondering what the hell. I'm over here talking to nobody. No, I want to hit the kobolds and the drake exclusively.
Yeah, you can easily. Well, let's see. That misses. That doesn't entangle him. That does. So he is entangled. And that entangles as well. And now the drake. Clearly it entangles the drake. As he jumps to one side to dodge your flame. He didn't know vines growing out of the ground that just grabbed him. Oh, this was... Oh, why can't he hear me? Wait, my microphone...
You're good.
My
We can hear you.
microphone... Yeah, you guys can hear me, but my microphone's not working. I don't know why.
Have you volume turned on
Oh,
Twitch?
OBS?
Or in your OBS? Yeah.
Yes, I do. Is it working now? I think it's working now. Yeah, I think my software went crazy. So there goes first session. Balls down.
You just had to listen to us the whole entire time.
Get it out of the way now.
What's going on?
Right. That's great. Is that your turn, Yog? Right?
Yep. Yep.
They can make... creature is but I can use this action to make a strength check. Okay, so that's what that kobold's gonna do. He's gonna try a strength check. He gets away. So that's his whole turn, but he's no longer entangled as he cuts the vines with his dagger. Gillen, you're up.
So, is that
So, all that is terrain?
Yeah, it's all difficult terrain.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
embed a cube here. Draw a shape.
over and try and
Not like that. Not
forward,
like that
isn't it?
as well. That's rough terrain, so it would cost double the movement to move over there.
Yep.
It's on all fours, that thing, isn't it? Down low.
Sorry?
Yeah, it's on all fours.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna try and stab it through the back if it's not pierced.
They are restrained, right?
Yes.
I can never remember restrained. Where is it? Need to figure the restrained thingy.
Our
Conditions restrained.
speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against.
Yeah, you have advantage on the attack rolls. That's what I was thinking. Right. So you can roll again with the 8 damage to see if it, well, if it hits or not. It will be the highest, so. That definitely highest.
Jeez.
So that hits for 8 damage. It is still alive though.
Right, well, I want to get out of the way here because I'm a bit weak at the minute. So if I can try and
He will give you an attack of opportunity because he is restrained, but he can still bite, right?
He has disadvantage on it though.
He has disadvantage, yes.
God, I'm still gonna risk it.
Gonna risk it so that he's gonna try and bite
Move around here. Out of the
on disadvantage.
Is that too far?
17.
Ah, yeah, that looks painful.
I think I'm
Unconscious.
just a bit.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
Slump. You'd slump to the ground there.
Yay!
Jeez.
Right, so she gets to go.
So she's going to try and do the same thing again. She's going to try and fly across and try and distract them again.
Okay. They don't care.
Ah, for God's sake.
They don't even notice.
That's special.
Yeah,
Smog.
right. Smog's getting cheesed off that they're not noticing his cute little owl friend. So he's got to move down here a bit. Can he get a line? Yes, he can. He's going to fire, if I can find it. He's going to try and ray of frost at the back bottom one.
Alright.
I can't ping because I was doing weird things. Holy shit. Yeah, that one.
Nice.
Yeah, you just froze him solid. It hits him and pierces through his chest, and then he freezes solid in place. Like it's a that has a circle hole in his chest, and now it's a frozen cobbled statue.
Right, he's gonna move back there
Alright.
too. So
No more push to talk. I figured it out, guys. We're good. I
it's,
think it would have been so bad, but I made it the space button. So every time I was trying to scroll through something and talk, it kept scrolling to the bottom.
Hmm.
Right, go lad.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna charge up and try to smash again. Oh no, I think I'm gonna throw a javelin. Throw a javelin at.
Yeah,
this one here.
you have Zarian in front of you, and that creature's not. It's like as tall as Smog.
Okay, so I'd have disadvantage.
Very
And
good.
I guess I'll just move in then.
He has.
Well, wouldn't
full
he
cover.
have regular? Wouldn't it be regular because the creature's at disadvantage anyhow? Wouldn't it cancel out?
He wouldn't have. He would have advantage, but he would be behind full cover, which gives +5 to AC.
Ah, never mind. Yeah, it's not gonna help.
Because and if he crit fails, it's gonna hit Zarian.
Well,
Eh,
I'm
it
not
could
gonna
be
tell,
worse.
but sure, let's just smash it. What's wrong with good old smash? There we go.
That
Ah,
hits.
nice.
I think so.
Yeah, I think you broke his face.
That thing's still standing.
So,
It is?
holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I'm seeing Kalen's health bar, and I'm thinking it's the... I'm thinking it's big. Whoops.
That kobold gets to go. He's gonna spend his turn doing his strength check, which he doesn't, because it's a 13. Yeah, it is. So he's still trying to cut the vines. Zarian.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Zarian's going to sneak past these two guys, staying in the zone, and he'll pat the Drake on the back, and he
Is
will.
that a good idea?
Oh, horrible! And he's just going to take the Morning Star, and he's going to do a nice good swing at the entangled one to throw him into his friend.
All right.
21 for 3 damage. I don't think it kills him.
Now you
More
hit him,
than-
but it's half. It's only the spikes that actually hit him. The rest of it, just the full force hit the vines. So he's still restrained and squirming, but he's still alive.
That'll be everything Zarian does.
Right, seeing that this kobold's gonna move forward, he is gonna try and hit you with advantage.
Yes. I was supposed to kill him, but I rolled a 1. That hits.
5 damage. Oh, Gather Boy, thank you so much for the follow.
I guess it's just Yogg and Smog. We haven't gotten hit yet.
Young and Small.
Yeah.
Fighting duo. The Drake gets to go. Well, the Drake's restrained, but he doesn't like to be patted. He doesn't. So he's gonna try and bite you at a disadvantage.
Okay.
No,
That misses.
no. Yeah.
He just pats it with his shield. a little bit of scratch.
Bites the shield.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at that Drake and look at Kaylin and be like, what should I heal her? I'll just do this.
Constitution saving throw for the Drake.
Take.
He saves.
Down.
So that
Yep.
doesn't do damage, right?
Doesn't do anything, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna look at Kaylin and be like,
he just he sniffs in the poison, turns around between you and Gula and just it's fine.
Alright. With that done, I'm
That
going
kobold
to
is
move.
dead. Kaylin, give me a death saving throw. Please don't roll a 1.
Oh jeez.
I know. Well, we'll see.
That is one
Hey.
success. The owl gets to go.
Right, the owl's gonna fly straight up in the sky just to make sure that there's nothing else happening around, and like nobody else coming in or anything like that.
Right, she flies straight up. And for the sake of this, between combat and everything, hopefully I don't screw up the turn order.
Probably.
Probably will, but you see around the entrance of town, if I can grab them. Around on my ping, Johnny.
I see no ping.
You see no ping. You can zoom out if you can.
I have zoomed out.
Here
Like
on the
where?
left hand side. Left hand side.
Yeah, there's still no ping.
The row, from the top to the bottom, the second row that comes in through the town, the
This one.
thickest one. Yes, that one, the
Yeah.
one that I was pinging.
Well, there's no ping. Oh, it's pinging now.
I
Is there a ping now?
Yes.
And I don't know why, if I'm on the GM layer, it doesn't ping to you guys, but okay. You see, strolling through town, that coming into the town.
Okay.
You see the kobolds, and you speak Draconic, don't you?
Well, I do, but Moondancer
Yeah.
doesn't.
I think she speaks the same as you
Does
because
it?
you're in
Right,
her
okay.
head. Well, it's not a matter of speaking. You've heard and please no Destin session one. You see, this creature is not like some. Have you ever met a Dragonborn? Give me a history check to know if you have met a Dragonborn.
Shit, I wasn't expecting this. Okay. Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. Even if you haven't met per se, you've read about them and you've seen drawings of them. But this doesn't look like a Dragonborn. It's taller and like hulkier. It looks bigger than Gulad.
Oh, jeez. Right. Okay.
Bigger than a
And-
Dragonborn.
It's just arriving into town.
But that's all Moondancer does.
All right. Now it's you.
Right.
It's
So
only fitting that the two of you get after each other.
yeah. So as a free action speech, I basically shouted to the guys, "We need to wrap this up quick." And he's going,
Okay.
Right.
He's going
I'm smashing it as fast as I can.
to. So, seeing that it worked so well earlier, he's going to go 5, move 10 foot down there, and he's going to try and.
You entangled?
Where the hell is it? No, he's going to use his Raise Frost again. At the one,
Yeah,
yes,
oh,
the
The entangled one,
Yeah, that one.
which would be with advantage.
Oh.
So roll again. It's 1 damage, but
It's already
Okay.
24 to hit, so
yeah, it's
Oh, okay,
yeah,
it's
but
the crit.
it could be a crit.
yeah, right enough.
You could crit for 7 damage.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
it hits for 1 damage, and it's still standing.
Jeez.
He's still alive. He's still alive.
That's
Right.
it.
That's it.
Damn.
Lad.
I mean, he's probably not looking too hot, at least.
But the dwarf said I'm just gonna keep smashing.
There you go.
And it
As
still
you-
has advantage.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
have
it's advantage?
You still have advantage.
Yeah, he's still entangled.
Hey.
That hits.
Damn, oh, he can't be alive now.
As this thing tried to bite on Zarian and bit the shield, and then suddenly realized he was biting metal, and reared his head back. It just met your warhammer on the way down. It's extra force from him going up and the warhammer going down, and you crack the skull. Your hammer is slightly stuck in his skull. As this thing, it's impossible to be alive.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it out, and then I'm going to move up.
Oh, I've went through the turn order, so
Can I
it
go?
would have been gone.
Can I flank through this way without taking advantage? And then we get advantage, right?
Yes, you can go around that way because there's nobody else, and you haven't moved outside 5 feet of that.
Oh, but
bubble,
wait,
so-
but it's but that's only 15 feet, so my movement's 30. So even with the rough
no, that
terrain,
would
I'm
have
okay.
been. Hang on, that would have been 10,
10,
15.
20, 30.
yeah, I got 30.
Yeah, that's 35
Oh,
feet
sorry, it was here.
where you stand.
Okay, so I can still give advantage to. It'd be
Zarian.
here,
You'll be able
right?
to go.
Oh wait, no, I
one
can
more
move from
turn.
here to here.
But you only had the 30 movement from.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
this
that's
is
right, okay.
this is 10. This is 20.
Sorry.
This is 30.
Yeah,
But Yogg gets advantage.
yeah, sure.
Just trying to help out. That's all I got.
Alright.
Right. That kobold gets to go. Seeing Yogg in front of him, he's just gonna try and slash with disadvantage.
Yep.
Clearly, no. It just flails his dagger around. It doesn't do anything. Zarian.
I'll hit the entangled one, hopefully. There we go.
Yeah, that
23.
hits, and finally it kills him. He's finally
And
dead.
that thing just didn't want to die. That's the other one's turn.
The other one's still alive and
Yeah.
healthy.
Yeah,
Kinda
that
horrible.
might have been
Yeah,
more of a
it's-
threat.
In a
He's
slight
the-
predicament.
He's gonna try and hit you.
You killed
Or
my
not.
friend.
Which one is he attacking?
You?
Okay, he misses.
Clearly. Yuck. You don't have
Yeah.
advantage if you're attacking.
Alright. I'm gonna survey all the damage we've already done and kind of grunt in approval. And then I'm just gonna bring down my great club.
Clearly, yeah,
Wow.
it works.
Wow.
Well, you have advantage. You can roll again to see if you crit, but I don't see why.
I'm pretty sure he's dead anyway. We'll just stick with that. I mean, I'll roll again just for the hell of it.
No, you didn't. You didn't,
Yeah.
you didn't crit, but yeah, that still kills him.
I will turn around, kneeling down to start praying for the Drake. I'll put a hand on Kaelin and use 1 hit point of lay on hands.
Kalen, you spring back to life.
Bit groggy, but
A lot groggy at 1 HP. I am gonna move you guys back over here.
Cheers.
Shit, I'm very far away.
I'm gonna kind of just turn around, stoop down, and lay my hands on Kalen. Use healing. Use spell that I know the name of. Cure wounds.
Healing word?
No, I use cure wounds.
Oh, cure wounds. You get another 7 HP, Kalen.
You're basically fully healed.
Yeah, feeling better now. Thanks.
Yeah.
Right.
From the ground.
So,
Kind of let everybody know that I'm not gonna be able to do that too much more, guys. So let's try and stay alive.
I've got 4 more. Yes, 4 more. Just one.
Alright.
So, are they
You
headed
take over
towards
now.
the keep or away or out of town?
no, they headed towards the keep. I just moved them out of the way.
Oh, okay.
You
And the
can't
keep
see
is-
them anymore. It looks like they ran towards the keep.
So Smog will run up behind Young, and sort of like give him a forceful nudge and say, "Look, we need to go quick. Come on."
I'll try, but I'm a turtle. I'm gonna go ahead and do. Can I do a perception check just to make sure that we're in the clear?
Yeah, sure.
I don't want to be snuck up on again.
You don't see anybody on your general vicinity. Looks
Alright.
fine.
I'll re-equip my staff and start heading into town more.
So you said
How are
we're
you
gonna-
guys heading into town? You just trying to go in, or
Go
are you
towards-
trying to
I'm
stealth?
gonna head towards the keep.
So what did Smog say exactly? The bird saw? Did he tell us the whole thing?
I don't know. Ask him.
All I said was we need to move now.
Let's move.
Right. So you guys just walking in?
Apparently.
Hang on, yo.
I think I'd use like hunt to gather. Like I don't
Uh,
think I would exactly
give
run
me-
in.
Give me a perception check from Moon Dancer. It is wisdom if she doesn't have it.
It's there.
Yes, you suddenly Moon Dancer just mentally calls you. Like, and you've been with her for a long time, right? You do recognize this is a danger calling as she sees something.
Right. I just shout, "Stop!"
Tyrion
I would
stops,
try to
looks
take
at
off.
him.
I'd say Moon Dancer would be flying around here by the time she
Sure.
sees it.
Guards himself.
Wait, I don't see it. Where'd you ping?
She's around
Oh,
there.
okay. I got you. I see it now.
You just tell everybody to stop, nothing
I
else?
shout, "Stop!" and then wait for a second and go, "Something's wrong. She's not happy," or something. Look where she is.
I go into the guard position.
I'm gonna look around, make sure that we're not being snuck up on. Once again.
Give me a perception check. You notice a ruffling of wings coming in through here, followed by some giggles.
Giggles.
Yes.
Somebody is giggling. Do y'all hear that?
Like,
I would immediately shout to the river. Like
and suddenly from this
that's the
side,
other way.
you just hear shh.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna put my hand up to keep everybody still, and kind of regroup, pull everybody close to me. Be like, all right, there's somebody hiding in these trees. Is anybody good at the sneak craft? I've never been able to hide my giant form, but maybe that little man. What is your name? Smog. Yes.
Smog doesn't sneak. Not on his own. Smog doesn't sneak.
I think you have the natural aptitude for it. I hardly see you whenever I look around until I look down.
Yeah. He just looks back at you angrily.
I don't mean to.
Like,
I've never encountered your people. Anyhow, who wants to go stealthily and check out what's in the bush?
Maybe try it. Hopefully we'll right. I'm gonna slip past them then and move forward, trying to blend with the shrubs.
Give me a stealth check.
Dents are flying around. Oh, very nice.
Nice.
You enter the shrubs, and as soon as you enter the shrubs, give me a perception check.
Perfect.
I mean, she's in the woods. I would hope it'd be easier.
What's your favorite terrain?
Woodland? Forest?
Ah,
So basically
Cool.
forest. Yeah. You notice on, like, halfway up the tree, he's not above the tree because Moondancer can't see, but he's halfway up the tree. You notice one of those little thingies, but this one's different. This one has wings.
His wings? It
Yes.
hasn't seen me yet, has it?
No. Wings 25.
Hey,
Huh.
You're basically a tree.
Like glance around and see if there are any other ones of those that I notice.
Give me another perception check. And while that
He's
is,
still being as quiet as
if anybody's seeing my channel, holy
I'm
fuck.
not
No.
looking.
I don't
Oh
say
my
that.
God.
I have a fella watching. Yeah, you notice another one, and this one is still slightly trying not to giggle loudly. You see another one of those lizardy creatures, not kobolds.
Are they on the same side of the road? Like, are they in that bush or are they in this bush?
Yeah, they're slightly in front. They're in there. Well, Kaelin knows they're in there.
Okay.
are with these creatures, or do I just see something?
No, you see them. They don't see you, but but you see them. It's like they're both looking into the road, while you manage to climb up a tree and you're above that one with the wings. You're higher than him, so he's not looking up.
Oh, decisions. Right. Let me see. The other one
You-
from it. Are they all like in a close vicinity, or were they a bit away from each other?
Yeah, you're about 20 feet from one and 25 from the other, more or less. Everybody else, give me a perception check.
Perception. I'm good at those.
Me too. Oh, why did I say anything?
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
It fits well because it's where you are. Suddenly you see a face peering through here. One of those lizards. It's kind of like his.
Hearing where
No,
you're on the other screen, I think.
I
you
you
might be
seen
on
your
the
I'm
pins.
on the GM layer. Through here.
Okay.
You see like the nose peering through the bushes, and then suddenly zoop, goes back in. You recognize it's one of those lizards as well.
I would probably start pushing everybody away from that and maybe try to suggest we don't need to stand here. Like I don't think I would charge in to an ambush possibly.
I have an idea.
Like there's something.
Meanwhile,
I would not
Hang on.
with Yogg and say there's something.
I'm gonna say,
Meanwhile-
Gulad, you're strong, right? Would you
Of
say
course.
you're very strong?
Of course.
Very strong.
Do you think you could kick me down the road?
I think that's a terrible idea.
No, hear me out.
I need to avoid this ambush.
I'll just go home into my shell. You kick me down the road. They'll attack my shell to use. I mean, there's just no avail in that. And as that happens, you guys counter ambush. Yes.
Yeah, is Zaryan right next to us? Does he hear all this?
Asian-
I just look at him like, does he
Hey.
think this is a good idea at all?
Just
Hey,
throw
you-
the turtle.
He's stone-faced, watching for arrows.
Yeah, I would just try to keep nudging Yogg towards the river and away from the face as well as Zaryan.
Mondancer,
Sid-
give me a perception check. You go back to where you were.
Ooh.
Yeah, you notice coming through the road down towards the river, 3 figures.
Coming down where? Down this?
From the river, yeah, down towards that road. They're between the houses about there.
Smug's gonna move over towards Yog and shout, "Does anybody play Skittles?" And start pushing
Wait,
him
what?
like bowling, basically.
Say
Skittles.
Skittles. Oh, come on.
Skittles are food.
Not the sweets. Fuck. So he's like leaned up against Yog trying to push him, but he's clearly not going to do anything. Like,
I don't even know you're pushing because I can't feel
Did
you.
you
Yeah.
point? Did you point at them or
yes,
yes?
sure.
Then everybody now sees them.
Ah, okay.
Like, I keep pushing and go,
Come
look, roll.
This way or that way? Which way are you pushing me?
You see where they are now.
As the turtle walks into the ambush.
I'm going to stand here. And I'm going to enter my shell right here in the entrance of the of this little forested area. I'm just gonna go right into my shell and be like, "All right, guys, I'll be sleeping for a bit."
Right. Golad, what are you gonna do? You're gonna kick him?
Am I gonna kick him? And I look over, I look at Azarian, like,
I don't
still
know.
wondering, is this a good plan? Because I'm not the brightest here. So I'm just about to do it. I'm just like, oh well.
Do it. Kick the turtle.
Kick the portal.
I say we go the other way.
Oh
There is-
God.
Do we know another way? Do we have the
Is-
time for this?
Is Kaylin just watching us all have this conversation?
Yeah, let's talk to Kaylin. Kaylin, what are you doing meanwhile they're having this conversation? You
I'm
focused
drawing an
on
arrow.
the other ones. The other two. Let's say you can see them. Let's put them where you can see them. Not Moon Dancer. Stop clicking
Okay.
on Moon
I'm
Dancer.
gonna move over this out of the way. There.
And you could see the other one, Golad.
Hey, damn kobolds. Hey,
Okay.
kobolds.
Right.
They're
What are you
big-ass.
doing? You looking at them?
The other things that are coming in, I'm still just sort of standing here watching out, trying to survey, just try and get a feel for how many fucking hostiles are about.
The kobold jumps on the tree branches. They get close to the edge of the forest.
And
While you're all talking, you lose visual of the other one.
Uh-oh. There's no
Yes,
time
you
for it. Kick me, Gulad.
I just what exactly kind of roll? Just strength?
Give me a strength check.
Jeez.
Oh,
So I'm just
please.
gonna kick him as hard as I can.
Please
I'm just
crit.
gonna put all
Please
the-
crit.
Oh wait,
You
wait,
feel
wait, wait.
crits.
I mean, I might as well use the hammer, right? Will that? Like, I'm just like ready to swing, and I'm like ready to kick, and then I look at my hammer, I'm like,
You'd have to hit me for harder than, or 21 is what it would take to do damage. While I'm in my
I think
shell.
I get 21.
Yeah, sure. Roll for your hammer. It's gonna be cricket.
Alright, okay.
I mean, more like golf.
Zarian just looks at Smog and just like shrugs.
Yeah, that does hit, and he goes like a Super Mario shell. He goes spinning around. It spins around and gets about there. And the other ones, now everybody sees him, and the kobolds just jump out of the trees like ah! And they are all focusing on Yog.
Who likes turtle soup?
And I am gonna grab everybody else again
Oh,
if I go on
jeez.
the right page. And where is it? Do-do-do.
I'll be right back before we start this combat.
Yeah, not this one. Want this one, right? Right, this one. No, it doesn't look good. To hell with it. It's gonna be this one. Oh, there's one better. Here. Slightly. Barely. If Roll20 lets me move the page to where I want. There we go. Or not. There we go.
Trees.
It's not perfect, but it'll work.
That works.
Tokens. They're
That
coming,
actually works really well.
they're coming down through there, there, there. Yog's about there. A kobold jumps out here. The other one just jumps there, and this one's there. Well, I will let you guys position around Gulad. Well, technically you can't be in front of him because he just smacked the other one.
Kaylin was more in the tree line, right?
Yeah, she was. Hang on, she was the one hiding in the trees. So I guess she would be like there.
Sounds good. I'll just stand in the middle of the road.
You
Nobody else
have
can
to
hide.
stand in the middle of the road. You just
Nobody else has hide.
young. You don't have a chance. You're the only one that doesn't. And I need to grab this guy as well. It doesn't have an image
Oh, yeah.
for the different one. Oh, I heard
I
something.
got a high roll.
Crazy Rickens, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're enjoying it.
Hope you're enjoying a bunch of people about to die.
Hey, you don't know that. My
Maybe
father.
maybe zombified. Good day.
Five.
It's always a good day. You're at least not
why-
dead.
Why am I grabbing a winged kobold when I shouldn't? There we go.
Please no.
There he is. That's normal, and like that. Initiative. 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 And initiative. Where's this guy? There he is. And he is gonna roll initiative as well. That's a lot of initiatives.
A lot of high initiatives.
Just getting
Yeah,
all the
no.
big rules out of the way now.
I was gonna say I got 20 and I'm still not at the top. Come on. I'm at the bottom the whole
And-
game.
That guy looks like that.
Ooh.
I like his clothes. That's not fair.
Great.
And
Oh,
black
he's a dragon
clothes.
cultist? We know he's a dragon cultist, or we just assume. I mean,
He's a guy. You wouldn't know
He's-
he's dragon
okay,
cultist, but
He's a human.
Okay.
he's
human.
a human that's with the kobolds. Clearly, kobolds are not attacking him or hostile towards him, so he's working with them.
leaning towards the gothic side, I can see.
Wait, I rolled a
E-
hidden
emo.
initiative.
He's
He's
emo.
pretty emo.
Uh-huh.
I mean, his
He's a
hairstyle. Yeah, I mean, he even like, did he paint those nails? You think?
He
Probably
has
does.
he has little dragons on each nail.
Yeah.
As that winged kobold ran out of the trees, he just dropped a rock on top of Yog,
Nope.
and
Training.
I will go for the kobolds because this is a ambush. They think, and
Counter
kobolds
ambush.
is gonna melee.
Nope. They're all doing pretty good though. They would have hit me if I didn't go on my shell.
That one. Wait, which one did just go? Oh, that one would have moved in towards you. That one's gonna try and dagger as well. I think they can't even hit you. I think.
They can hit 22, yeah. That 20.
That one's gonna run in as well. Melee. They should be rolling with advantage, but oh well. It'll be fine. I can barely hit, so. And the guy stands behind the kobolds and just, what the hell is that? Starts speaking in Draconic, shouting at the kobolds, and Smog, you hear them. He's just shouting, "Why the hell are you attacking a rock? It's clearly a rock. You dumb animals." And we go back.
Zarian, if Zarian could hear him, he would be nodding. But he can't hear him, understand him, so.
Let me actually see if he speaks Draconic. Oh no, he doesn't. He said that in common.
Oh, Then
Yeah,
Zarian's
set up and
not.
go.
Zarian's
That's
nodding his head.
Nobody's noticed anybody else but Yog, so you guys have one round of surprise at them as you counter ambush the ambush.
Okay,
How
for sure.
high up is the winged one?
He came down, I thought.
He dropped a rock. He didn't come down.
Oh, okay.
He's about 20 feet up in the
Hmm. It's really high.
air. Slightly.
Okay.
It's weird because it doesn't even have range on the rock. Well, it's dropped, so.
My turn.
Gulad, yes.
Okay.
It's
I'm
you.
gonna throw the javelin at the one that's flying,
Okay.
if I can. 25 feet.
We have an advantage since it's a surprise round.
30.
Yes. No, it's a free attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's just free round.
Okay.
Oh, so no advantage.
No, just normal. But it's a
Okay.
free round.
No.
Well, that hits.
Nice.
He just
Nailed it.
spear through the head. That he just falls flat on the ground, dead.
And I just laugh. Because I'm so
You won't hit
excited
the
that
frickin'
I
goblin.
nailed it.
I'm gonna shout out, try to keep the blood off my shell!
The human in the back just went completely pale. He just heard the rock talking. He's completely pale now. Zarian, it's you.
I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ah, perfect. There you go, right there. And then I take the morning star and whack the cobalt, hopefully on top of Yog.
Pile up the corpses.
17 for 6.
Yep, that kills him and piles him up on top of Yog.
Damn it, Darian!
Whack.
You don't know it was me.
You can't
You're-
see.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
got
You're-
my eyes
you're-
poking through my shell hole, you know?
Yeah, so you'd be seeing the three kobolds and the human.
I got
hit-
spun around when I got hit with the warhammer.
Zarian will also be like, "Greetings, fellow human. How are you today?"
All right, Kalen, you're still hidden in the trees. Nobody sees you. You will have advantage because you are.
Ow.
Well, I have advantage, right? Well, the only thing I have that'll reach from here, because I'm not going to target the human,
Your longbow.
but its range is a bit too high, isn't it?
Don't
No,
think so.
it's your range is for basically how far you would have till disadvantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. Dead on. So, yeah. Oh, I have advantage on that shit. I forgot to roll the advantage.
You can just roll again, and I'll take the 10 damage.
Yeah.
And I also take the target because I don't know who you're trying to hit.
The human.
Oh, the human? Yeah, I guess that hits. That doesn't just hit. That you pierce him in the center of his head. It's out of nowhere.
Wow.
This arrow
Let's get over.
flies in, whizzes through Zarian, even you, Yog, with a kobold on top of you. You just hear, and it hits the guy. Guy just slumps dead.
Well, there goes the
Shit.
there goes the informant.
Yeah.
Yog, you don't. Wait.
Hey,
Nice.
you jumped over me.
Yeah, I guess I did. I was looking for you because I thought you hadn't rolled. Right, Smog.
Right, so Smog, seeing that everybody's having fun killing everybody off, he's gonna pop out from behind the rock and he's gonna aim at, well, the three kobolds, clearly.
Well, you can hit either the left one or the right one. The middle one you can't see.
He's gonna aim
'Cause
for,
there's a huge turtle and the kobold on top of the turtle.
he's aiming for all three.
Okay.
I mean, you know,
Oh, right. But you can't see the middle one, so you can't aim for
But
him.
he's aiming for the two on the outside, so two on the left one, one on the right one.
Right, so how's that split? That is 3. What the hell?
What the hell happened to that?
That shouldn't have been 1d4.
Yeah, that's slightly broke.
That just rolled 1.
Yeah.
No, magic missile is pretty good sometimes. If I remember right. Magic missile.
That didn't roll right.
No, it just rolled 1. It rolled 3.
Oh, yeah, it was the road each one.
Why
So I'd say
did it-
just roll 2
Why
more.
did it roll bonus damage on that though?
What do you mean?
It rolled +1 bonus damage on the magic missile.
It says +1 force damage to its target.
Yeah.
Where's magic missile?
You create 3 growing darts. A dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target.
It's 1d4 plus 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why it's one. But it only rolled 1.
Yeah, so we need to roll 2 more 1d4 plus 1s.
Hang on, yeah, that's the other damage. 3 times 1. Try and roll it again, see if it rolls perfect. Well, good now. Can't speak.
I can't do it whenever you're doing
Oh,
that.
sorry. Okay, sorry.
What the hell is it? There.
I'll do it. No, it's still
Still
the
doing it.
same.
I'll just fire another one. That'll be the 3.
Yeah. I will fix that later.
Birthday 2.
Why is it rolling like that though? I'll see it afterwards. So 4, 7 on one and 2 on the other.
No, split it the other way. Do 6 on one and 3 on the other. So the 6 on
6
the
on one.
6 on this one.
6 on the left and
The
3 on the right.
Yeah.
So the left one's dead and goes flying due to the force. The right one, it just took 3 and it's still standing. Woozy, but still standing.
Yep.
Yogg, you don't get a thingy. A surprise round because you're right there. Those 2 are dead. Gulad, it's you.
Okay, I'm gonna move back up here. Grab my javelin. Can I grab the javelin and throw it in one turn?
Sure. Just grab rear back, fly away.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. I'm going double or nothing. I'm just gonna throw this one too at the guy straight in front of me.
Boom.
That kills him.
Oh wow.
Nice.
There we go.
That's that one slumped to the ground again.
Let me see how far I moved. So I still got 10 feet, right? So I can just move up again. I can finish there at 30. Can I pick it up again, or do I have to wait till next turn to re-pick it back up?
I'd say you have to wait to pick it up.
Wait, that's fine. That'll be it.
That kobold gets to go. He's still focused on the rock. He's not even listening. He's just focused on the rock.
Not the
Yeah,
smartest.
he doesn't have.
Smartest kobold.
They're not
Well,
smart.
kobolds,
They're not smart or
smart.
wise. No. Moon Dancer. She should have taken another turn, but I think she's not gonna do much though.
No, she'll just fly over to the top of that tree. That's it.
Sorry, and
I'm going to take the long way and get behind this guy. Make sure I hit him, basically. I get my advantage.
Yep.
I rolled 12.
yes, it did. 12. That just hits, but it doesn't kill him.
I kind of figured
He's still alive. Kaylin, you can see the kobold because you're high in the tree.
that. Do a ricochet shot off the shell into the kobold.
Nice.
She just hits. Holy hell.
Jesus. It's our sniper.
Holy shit.
He's dead. That's dead. No, there's no chance. This pierces through and through the skull, and it's still gonna hit the body of the human behind it.
Ow.
Like hit him in the knee after he's dead. And that's us out of combat.
I'm gonna make sure I pick up my javelin.
I'm gonna search the human's corpse.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out of my shell and walk over, walk over to Zarian and curiously watch as he searches the body.
Right, I will bring you guys back here for now.
I rolled a 20, by the way, for investigation somehow.
Yes, you did.
I don't know how. I have a +1. I'm not that great at that stuff.
19. That's a
And
good,
that.
good roll.
Right, you guys can position yourselves near Yog now. He's not carrying much. He's carrying black dyed leather armor and a scimitar. That's all he has.
All he has. No
Yeah.
notes. No gold.
Nope. Nothing.
Nothing to identify who he is.
Besides his robes, no.
I'll take this scimitar.
Alright, so you get a scimitar.
Sell it.
Right. What do you guys want to do far from here? You're safe now. Well, for now.
Now.
Can I investigate to try and determine who he is?
Sure.
Oh, not bad.
You've heard some whispers of people dressed like that attacking villages. You've heard they're devoted to a certain cult called the Cult of the Dragon.
Okay.
And there's been a few reports on them attacking villages and pillaging them. But since you're not from here, you don't know much more than the rumors that you've heard on your travels.
Okay. Well, the reason I asked is because part of my backstory is that my father was involved with the Cult of the Dragon at a point in time, and on his dying bed, he, racked with guilt, begged me to investigate them. So the fact that I know now that that was the Cult of
Yes.
the Dragon, I'm gonna kind of whisper under my breath, "Father, I found them. I'll make them pay."
Is that perception for Moondancer?
Yeah.
As she flies near the keep, out of nowhere, you just once again the big wings just fly by, and a burst of light and lightning just barely misses Moondancer, and she just
no.
flaps around and lands on the house here, completely tired on the house. As the dragon hit more or less there and flew away again.
Well, I'm gonna keep looking down the road ahead to see if anybody else is coming.
Do any of you know about the Cult of the Dragon?
I don't know, do they?
Oh, so I was
Some
asking
might,
that.
some might not.
I wouldn't think so.
You don't see anybody coming down the road.
I tell everybody, let's move. We need to keep going.
I agree. Let's play on.
I'm gonna start lumbering down the road.
When we get to stream, I'm gonna look left and right. Do I see anything? Perception?
Hang on 2 seconds.
In case.
I know I'm dragging her token.
He's gone through the woods.
She has a better stealth than all of us. We didn't see him.
She's secretly the leader.
Besides the flames of the burning houses and the rubble and all, you don't see anyone.
I clean off the. I do a little fast movements in the water to clean off my Morning Star Stone.
Okay.
Not enough to create too much of a noise, but.
Right.
Can I check
As
around the
you-
corner at the intersection?
Yeah, you can.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Okay.
There are some
Fire
houses.
Well, I'm also gonna check around the corner since I'm right there as well.
I'm trying to figure out where they're. Trying to find people.
god.
Probably Johnny eating.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Did you get everybody else food?
Yep, they're all
Yeah.
here.
Oh, okay.
I'll post
Send
it.
it over.
Yep, I'll mail it to you. Yep.
Excellent. Are they Skittles?
As you. What's your. Oh, yeah, that's a 5 perception. No, you can't see anything.
No, that was
Okay.
me.
The gate's open. Like about there. The gate's open. But
Yeah.
you don't see anything else.
Greg rolled a
I rolled
15.
I rolled a
You know, by the corner of your eye and between the houses, and definitely Kalen, because you're behind that house as well, you do notice that there is a group of people on the corner of the keep just crouching down as if they were waiting for maybe reinforcements.
Oh, that's
We make them out.
And you see inside the keep, just by the little corner that you can see, the same woman's looking outside as if she's searching for someone.
I'm gonna put my hand to stop Gulad, and I'm gonna move back and reconvene with everybody. Let them know we got enemies coming up.
They don't look like they're paying much attention to the road. You might think you could stealth by. Looks like they're actually waiting for reinforcements or something to storm the keep, or maybe waiting for the dragon to create the big opening so they can storm the keep.
Right. So, try and stealth it over to see if I can hear those two men talking to each other. Hands might be.
Okay, give me
Oh,
a stealth check.
It's
Scared.
almost stealth. I'll try.
Don't get caught out there alone.
No.
Wow.
Okay, never mind. Why did I ever worry?
One with the grass.
Shit.
And then the dragon looks down.
Oh, you speak. They speak common. You hear them just speaking to each other. We must wait here. We must wait for the reinforcements and for the dragon to create an opening so we can attack. Just don't let yourselves on that you're here. They might attack us from inside. That's all they're
Next,
saying.
I'm gonna.
And they're talking to each other, so they're not paying that much attention. Although, before you move, where is it? There, here it is, and like this. Now, looks. You can see that the little drake animal, it's munching on a bone. He's not even paying his slight attention. The kobolds are just talking something to each other. They don't seem that interested.
Kobolds are being kobolds.
Yeah, basically.
Go back and tell the other ones that we have to get ready to attack, but yeah, I'll try and stealthily sneak back.
Sure, go on ahead.
Yeah.
You can still sneak back. Holy god.
So, those guys are going to be waiting here for a short time before they storm into the keep. But they're waiting on reinforcements, so if we're going to act, we need to act fast.
Yes.
The others turn up. So,
Let's move then. All right.
We
Are you
do we
ready?
know if they have any other groups that are surrounding the cap or castle, or is it
No.
just?
You just seen them.
I'm saying that. I'm saying that to the group.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's all that was being seen, so.
Sarian doesn't exactly want to attack that many kobolds.
All right, Gulad.
As you all prepare to go, now it's really close to all of you. You see this dragon peering down towards the keep, and as the dragon starts to go down, all of them just move back and away from the keep. You're like crouch walking away from the keep, and you see this big dragon just peering down towards the keep.
Oh my god.
breathes this lightning, and it hits the keep on the wall, and it chunks a little bit of the top of the wall, and he flies away once again.
Which corner?
I'm on this corner,
Okay.
the bottom one.
I was
Oh, the bottom one. Okay.
Let's
chance.
say it would have hit her.
Yeah, there's 4 corners.
Yeah, so 25% chance. Yeah.
Far away is the dragon.
He flew away. He's about 200 feet from you.
Close enough.
No, I don't think we want to fuck with that guy.
No, I haven't actually either.
I'm actually gonna see this.
Do we all see them move away?
Yes.
I think I probably would just start charging the gate.
Hang on.
instead of
Is
the
Kaelin
guy.
actually gonna fire an arrow at the dragon?
Oh god.
Please let me know you are.
No.
You're hidden. You have advantage.
No.
He's trying to egg you to do it. We're not gonna get killed by a dragon today, please.
I never said you're gonna get killed by a dragon.
You never know. If
We'll
I
just
were a
get killed
dragon,
by. We'll just get killed by a death of 1,000 kobolds.
Right.
are you all going into the
Kaelin-
keep? Is that where
Kaelin,
everybody's
you're
moving?
still stealth. Everybody would have advantage because they're all cowering, so they don't get hit.
So I have
Except
normal.
for Darian, that has normal.
Yay, normal.
We need
Perfect.
to question
So
them,
that's
guys.
a. Wait.
Would be the left one.
Yeah, that's a 2.
Uh-huh. Clang, 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 clang.
Oh shit! I didn't roll that disadvantage.
I see everybody diving into stealth, and I'm like, well,
You didn't roll as advantage, and you still rolled a 20.
Yeah,
You're
no,
complaining.
Yeah, no, I'm not complaining.
Jesus.
Just stating the
You
obvious.
want to crit?
I am
He
very-
merges
Everybody's
with the
moving,
crowd.
and I would say everybody but Zarian gets to the keep.
Oh, I don't go into
Clang,
stealth.
clang, clang.
Yog is
Oh,
just,
Yog,
he
you're
does
just
the
gonna
stealth.
as everybody gets but Zarian and Yog, you just hear from inside the woman just shouting, "Run! Run in! Quickly!"
I don't do quickly, woman. I'm a totem.
Zarian, you make it in. Yog, the gate's starting to close.
I'm coming. I told you to toss me, go lad. I'm too slow for this.
You manage to get in just barely as the gate closes, just enough so you wouldn't be able to go through. And you are all inside the keep. And that's where we're gonna cut off for tonight.
You know, I still think it's a horrible idea that we're going in here, but
I would have preferred to question those humans.
oh, that one, yes.
I must learn more of these dragon worshippers.
Yeah.
Right, I will grab you guys, move you back to the starting page. There we are.
Alright, good stuff.
At this
Progress, right?
Yep, progress.
Level up to 20 so we can kill the dragon easily.
There you go.
Oh, you guys don't quite make it to level 2 yet.
Oh.
Looks like we're gonna have one more session at level 1.
Yay!
Hope you are enjoying the pressure.
Who the hell
Oh,
drank
wow.
pressure?
Hopefully I'm conveying
the
it.
whole time helped.
Hopefully I'm conveying enough pressure on you guys.
Yeah.
Because, come on, the town's being attacked.
Yeah.
Town's attacked. There's
Right.
probably 4 or 5 other groups of people surrounding the castle. Hopefully the dragon doesn't make a giant hole and then Zarian has to stand inside the hole.
I shall cover the hole using the Yog Rock.
There we go. I'll use Yog as my shield. Or no, I'll stand on top of him while fighting.
I like that.
I'll use my
Yog
sickle
moves
so I
really
can hit.
slowly. It's like a
I use my
battle
I use my sickle and it will just be it'll be like a boat except for people.
I mean, I don't walk on all fours. You'd have to like just sit on my shoulders.
That's one thing you didn't describe about Zarian.
I
That
said
weapon.
I said he has the scythe.
Oh, didn't
Yeah.
didn't hear it.
I just didn't use it.
But you do notice. Yeah, everybody did notice a big ass scythe.
Just giant ass scythe on the
Even
back. On his back.
The blade's probably bigger than Smog.
Probably.
Yeah. Too hard to accomplish.
No, it's not.
Right. I am gonna quickly jump to the other channel
Yeah, I'm gonna
and finish
see.
up my stream.
Yep, yep.
I will be back in a couple of minutes.
See him?
Ah.
Oh, jeez. Alright, folks. So, yeah, that's the end of session 1, day 1. We so far beat it, which is good. Made it into the keep. Hoping to get our level 1, but anyway, yeah. So anybody that called in, chatted, liked the video, or followed my channel, subscribed, any of that sort of stuff, thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. You guys mean a lot to me. You like, seriously, this is what I want to do now. Like, I actually love streaming to you guys and seeing all you guys coming in. Big thanks to anybody that hosted me this evening. Not sure who, if I check. So yeah, a couple of guys hosted me. Yeah, thanks very much, guys. So not only can you find me here on Twitch, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. YouTube videos are work in progress. This will be going up on my YouTube channel, all with the exact same tag, or 89. So if you just want to keep up to date on some of the older stuff, there's other videos on there. There's a schedule down below on my channel, which on Twitch channel, which will keep you guys up to date on what's happening throughout the week. D&D is going to be a weekly thing, which happens or starts at 12:30 midnight UK time. So if anybody's on here enjoyed it, please definitely do call back in again. So not only that, guys, excuse me, jeez. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. I will be streaming tomorrow evening again. Once again, it's half midnight UK time. I will be streaming Borderlands with Wardovan, which is the DM of this game. So if that interests you, please do call in, and I hopefully will see you guys soon. So thanks again, guys, for calling in, and I will see you all later. Cheers and good luck.